Welcome back to the channel. I have with me another legend, Gary from KASL Customs, right here, all the way from Canada, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, how did you get into the Fox game?
Well, so, all right, how much time we got? No,
I'll give you as much time as you want.
I'll give you the condensed version. So, in grade 11, we were allowed to go to prom as an underage kid or whatever. So 11s and 12s, grade 11, grade 12, could go to prom. And we were friends with the folks that own the local Ford dealership in our town. So they had a 67 convertible. Nice. I wanted to go up and ask them if I could take it to prom. So as we're up there, he says, yeah, no problem, Gary, once you need it, whatever. And I'm on my way out of his place, and I end up looking across the yard, and there's this car under a cupboard. I said, what's that all about? He goes, well, that's that green LX. That, interesting enough, the gal's name was Kim Green that owned it.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I said, oh, really? I love that car, right? What are you guys doing with it? He said, well, we're selling it. I'm 17, right? No money to my name, no nothing. And I said, oh, just out of curiosity, how much, right? And he goes, $6 grand. $6 grand, he may as well say $6 million. Right?
Exactly. 17 years old, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, oh, that's cool, great. I'm walking back to my 88 Ford Ranger on my way out of there, and he goes, hey, Gary, goes, you still got that quad, that Yamaha, whatever it was, plow and everything? I said, yeah. You like it, right? Yeah, it's a good quad. I said, we've treated it like garbage, too. We've sunk it in creeks, hunting and fishing and whatever, but it just won't die.
Right.
So he goes, yeah, because we're looking for something for plowing around the cars. And he goes, I really liked how that one's a little smaller than the bigger ones and stuff.
Right.
I said, yeah, you can get them down at Yamaha dealership. So again, I'm still trying to get out of there, walk to my truck. He goes, hey, you want to get rid of that quad? I'm like, oh, I said, buddy, you don't want it. Like, it ticks like a watch, right? It's had water in the oil, it's toast. But I said, it still runs. And he goes, no, I think I really want it. I'm like, I don't know, yeah, I guess, right? He goes, I'll tell you what, I'll trade you for that car.
No freaking way.
I said, Harold, his name's Harold. I said, Harold, don't play, dude. Like, are you kidding me right now? He goes, I'm dead serious. I'm like, I'll go get that quad right now. He goes, go get it.
No way.
I went and put that thing in the back of my Ford Ranger, brought it back, and I got the keys to my green coupe.
I'll be doggone.
Yeah.
Basically free.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
No.
Man.
Poor bugger sold it like 6 months later. He goes, you weren't lying, it was a toilet.
Well, he got the raw end of the deal, right?
Right. I guess that's the story of how I got my car and obviously fell in love with it. But I had buddies that had them previous to that before I could even drive. And one of the things I remember the most was sitting shotgun and looking across at the cluster,
right,
and watching that tack, right? Bang, bang. Oh, and the sound, the smell, like these cars viscerally bit me.
Yeah.
I joke and I say it's kind of like, parents when we were young, right? Guys, you got to stay away from drugs. So if you touch those things, you're toast, right?
Yep.
I joke and say these things were our drug because we touched them and now we're toast.
100%.
Look at us, right?
Exactly.
Still chasing these silly old boxes.
Down at the bottom of the rabbit hole going, hello. Hello, can somebody help me?
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, that's how it bit me, buddy. And been chasing them ever since.
Right on. So what's your take on the Fox community as a whole?
This community, I say this a lot, and I hope that how I really feel about it comes across, because I mean this from the absolute bottom of my soul. This community means as much to me as my family does. Honest to God. It really, truly does. And that's why, well, dude, we meet today in person for the first time.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And everybody always leans in for the hand, and I'm like, get that thing out of the way.
Yeah,
Get in
come
here,
on in,
right?
bring it in.
Yeah, man. Well, and I'm a hugger by nature, too. But
same here.
Seriously, dude, we all establish these relationships at a distance. And then we see each other first time. It's like, bring it in, buddy.
Come on in, brother.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
No, this community means the world to me, man. And, I always say that at the end of my videos, right? Like, if you think this will help somebody, whatever, I send it along, whatever. I literally do this to try to help.
Yeah, same here. If I can help one person, that just makes my day.
Totally. Yep. Because these things will wear you down. We know
Oh,
that,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
And if some little thing that I mentioned helps somebody else out, that's good enough.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
Yeah.
These Fox bodies are like a love-hate relationship.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's your take on that? Do you love your Fox body more than you hate it, or are you balanced?
Well, I guess maybe I've had enough little wins along the way to make all the bad times, like they kind of overweigh the bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm in the middle of fighting one right now that as it sits right now, like I don't know where to go with it. Like it's fought me that bad. So, but I do know, again, going back to those wins, I know how sweet that win tastes.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be stubborn. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to get into these cars, any car for that matter, but
Yeah.
you got to be stubborn.
Yeah.
You got to be willing to
Don't
just
give up, man.
keep scrapping.
Yep.
Yeah. Somebody be
It's all
standing on
those
your throat.
small wins
Yeah.
that give you the big victory.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, you've seen that meme where the frog's in the pelican's mouth. It says never give up, and he's still strangling the pelican's throat.
As he's being swallowed, he's like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just can't give up. You got to keep fighting. And that's where this stuff's good too, right? Because we can all get together. Maybe you bounce an idea by somebody, and they're like, "Oh man, I saw that," or "I knew a guy that dealt with that,"
Right.
and you figure it out.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
So I've had some people actually have brought this up here, and some people have seen the video too, and they're like, "Hey, check this, check that."
Right.
So I'm going home with a bit of a notepad, right? And see if we can't get this thing figured out.
Yeah, no doubt. And so how's the Kenny Bell install on here?
Well, it's not coming very good right now. It's
So that's the
on the
problem.
bench. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, and I joke and tell everybody because, yeah, I know, like, that thing really resonated with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I thought I was just going to be bolting this thing on, but I pulled threads in the outlet side of the blower, and in order to fix that properly, the blower had to come apart. We were doing it at my buddy's shop, and he goes, "Well, dude, if it's coming apart, we may as well rebuild it." I'm
Yeah.
going,
I remember that video.
I don't need this in my life. So anyway, because that was such a steep climb to get that all put back together,
Yeah.
I almost feel like I've won, even though it's not even on my car.
Yeah.
But it is sitting there ready to go. Once I get this other one that's plaguing my mind figured out, it's Kenny Bell time. Kenny
yeah.
Bell's happening.
Crunch time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited for that. I'm actually,
Yeah.
I've been joking around with everybody. They're like, "Oh, don't you got one of those blowers?" I'm like, "I don't even want to look at that car. I don't even want to see it." Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Make you jealous in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I
man.
definitely don't want to hear it because that's one of the biggest things I'm chasing with that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wine,
Oh, that Kenny Bell wine is very unique. Love it.
yeah. So looking forward to that. Anyway.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, I really appreciate your time, Gary, man. Man,
Appreciate you. Hey,
Oh yeah.
nice to meet you in person.
It's nice to meet you.
And your beautiful wife,
Oh,
right?
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, West Coasters come to the East Coast.
That's it, man. That's it. She's my pride and joy. People out there. What's up?
Yeah, West Coast boys bigger than
KASL
East Coast.
Customs from Canada. That's right. Finally got a chance to meet this guy, man. I love his work.